So, a very good evening to everyone in the call, and most welcome to our tonight's meeting. I know we have new visitors here, people who are visiting for the very first time, our guests. It is for you that we have put up this session, and on my own behalf and on behalf of the people who invited you, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you for finding time to be here tonight. Our meeting will not take long. I will be doing the first session, and thereafter, I will invite a very, very special guest speaker all the way from Namibia, someone who has built a very successful business, and you don't want to miss out on that great story. So, being the first speaker, I will also introduce myself to them that we've not met before. Kariuki Josephat is my name. I'm married to one Pieros Cherotich, and God has blessed us with 4 children. We've done this business that I'll be sharing with us for the last 14 years. And we really thank God that it has transformed our lives for good. I do remember that before this opportunity, yes, we were working, but life was not very, very exciting. I was a full-time lecturer in the university, while my wife was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics with the TSC, the body that employs teachers here in Kenya. But then after working for a couple of years, we got to that moment of truth. You know, that moment where you do an evaluation of how have I been working, what have I gained. You do that analysis, and then you discover that nothing much is happening. And if you happen to have more potential than is being utilized, then you want to do something else so that you can really focus on your dreams. And that is exactly what happened to my wife and I 14 years ago. When we were shown this opportunity, we grabbed it. Yes, we were working, but we thought, if it's on part-time basis, what do we have to lose? And for sure, we were losing nothing. Now it's 14 years, we are excited. My wife is no longer teaching with the TSC, and I am no longer teaching in the university. We were able to achieve both financial, time freedom, and exotic lifestyle over the years. And how I wish that those who are here for the very first time, you are going to run with this opportunity, be it on part-time basis or full-time basis, and change your life. But more importantly, you extend the same to other people out there so that we can change the world, one man at a time. With that introduction, I want to request that you allow me to share the screen. It's a very simple presentation. Listen with open mind. That attitude of, I can become better, I can get more out of my life, and so on and so forth, and it will be easy to follow me. So I'm trying to share my slides. So if you give me a second, it's coming up shortly. And if anyone can be able to see the slides, you can on the video do thumbs up. Those who are able to show me on the video, you can do thumbs up so that I am sure it's showing on your side just like it's doing on my end. I don't want to move alone and then I discover, oh, I left my audience. Okay. So let me see. Just a minute. It's a little slow, but patience, space. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Sorry. All right. Sorry for that hiccup. We think we are good to go. Yes, beautiful. So the team hosting this meeting is the International Superstars team. We are so proud of this far that God has brought us. And our mission is very simple: to help individuals like you and I to start their own business so that ultimately you're able to realize financial freedom through additional income. Then you travel around the world and enjoy a better lifestyle. That's our simple mission. And the major focus on our presentation is really on how do we earn additional income. People are talking of financial stress, joblessness, all these things. How do we become a solution to this? And so we borrow from what Jim Rohn says, that really your income is directly related to your way of thinking. That's the philosophy, not really the economy. So people complain economy is bad, but there are others who are really enjoying life from the same country, for example. And before we go to issues of wealth, there is this special aspect in our business where we say your health is your greatest wealth. The idea here is you don't want to enjoy, or rather to make a lot of money, but then you don't enjoy that money, you take it back to hospitals. And some common sense here, though many people don't really take time to think about it. Everything that you take into your mouth, you are either fighting disease, these chronic diseases, or you are feeding it. So you want to ask yourself next time you are taking something, am I fighting disease or am I feeding disease so that it can grow more? Now, World Health Organization recommends that if we want our health to be perfect, even at old age, then we follow this wellness triangle. We call it wellness triangle, where at the bottom, we have physical exercises and we manage our weight. And then whole grains, that is unrefined grains, not the sifted ones. Then fruits and vegetables to boost our immunity. Then as we go up, we are reducing. So do little of proteins. And if you can avoid fats and sugars, avoid. If you must take, then take very minimal. Unfortunately, is this familiar to us, the unhealthy wellness triangle? What this lady is eating, is it familiar? In urban centers, this is the order of the day. Lots of fats and sugars, lots of proteins up there, meat, red meat especially. Then little of fruits and vegetables, we reserve that for the hospitalized and children. No whole grains, we want the ones that will cook very fast. They are also, to many people, sweeter and easier to take. No time for activities, physical activity, exercises, and so people are growing more and more obese. Now, what's the effect of that? Our cells become unhealthy. And you know what? You are as healthy as your cells. Now, the first cell is as a result of eating badly the way I've shown you. So that the cell membrane is no longer soft and permeable. So nutrients cannot go in and waste cannot get out. Now, therefore, you become like fatigued throughout and so on and so forth. Now, note that the healthy cell should allow the nutrients to go in, like the next diagram here, and waste to get out so that you are energized throughout. But when the cells are unhealthy like this, then we are in trouble. And the trouble is all these chronic diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, name them. And out of every 4 deaths, 3 for several years now, 3 are as a result of these chronic diseases. Is it not time that we reverse the trend? I think we should do that. And the Superstars team, we have partnered for the last 14 years with a company that has been there for 66 years, and that is Neolife International. Why Neolife International? It has stood the test of time, but more importantly, they have strong values that convinces you and I that the company will be there for the longest. Values like absolute honesty and integrity. What we say is what they are raised. People are number one. Well, you might argue that we are in the business of making money, but I will look at it from another perspective. That We simply help individuals get what they want, and therefore money is an effect of that. People are number one. Products that work. And you can see the scientists and doctors on the right-hand side who do research on these products to make sure that they really work. In fact, the founder of this body that we call Scientific Advisory Board was the same founder of cancer chemotherapy. That is the late Dr. Otherfast. What does that tell you about the level and rigor of science that these guys do? It's at the optimum level. Then equal opportunity for all, 1881. Professors and those who are not very highly educated. As long as you have dreams that you want to accomplish, you are welcome. And then long-range vision. It's not something you are starting today and it ends soon. In fact, I dare say, even when you are long gone, your business, if you build it the way I want to show you, it will still be there for generations to come after you. Isn't that amazing? That doesn't work or happen in our jobs. So you may want to really run with this opportunity. So what does Neolife International provide us with? To make sure that our cells are very healthy. Remember my point? You are as healthy as your cells. To make that sure that this unhealthy cell, which couldn't allow nutrients to go in and waste to get out, is now healthy. Nutrients can go in and waste can get out. Then the company provides us with a unique product called Trienen, among many other products. But this Trienen is unique in the sense that it increases or maximizes nutrient utilization into your cells. That gives you a lot of energy from morning to evening. And one thing you'll notice, especially after using Trienen for a couple of days, is that your vitality level is so high. People will confuse you for younger people. You know that vitality that you had when you were young, you get back to that. And finally, it supports cellular health, among many other benefits. Now, I've already mentioned that this is not the only product that we have, but it is one of the most common and helpful products. In fact, with this, you're able to sort most of the issues that would emanate from poor eating. But just to mention, we also have many other nutritional supplements or products. Likes of Neolife Shake, you can see some of them there, Pro Vitality, Full Motion Kalume, so many of them. And I need to mention here that even those people who have got those issues we mentioned, they can use these products and they enable their bodies to get back to their perfect health as it were before they got the challenge. Then we have humble alternatives to fine-tune our hormones. Our bodies are governed by hormones. For ladies, when the hormones are not balanced, we start to see issues like mood swings. Others are not able to get children, to conceive. And then there are cancers like of breast cancer, cervical cancer, and others. But you can be able to fight that and eradicate that using feminine herbal. It fine-tunes your hormones. An amazing, amazing product. Don't forget, prevention is better than cure. So if you don't have an issue as a lady, you want to use feminine herbal and prevent those issues from coming your way. For us men, we are not left behind. We are not left behind. We have masculine herbal that fine-tunes our hormones so that a man remains as a man throughout. And also, of course, we have an animal called prostate cancer that you don't want to even think about. Then we have weight management for those who may want to cut off some weight, or, by the way, it's called weight management because there are other products you can use to increase a little bit of the muscle weight, not fat weight, muscle weight. So you are all taken care of. Then think of the detergents we use in our houses. Cleaning, bathing, washing clothes, everything. Unfortunately, you realize they are all chemicals, but here we have these organic ones. Powerful, they are very effective, they are very economical, you save on a lot of money, and they are organic, therefore earth-friendly. So use them and you'll never regret. Likes of LDC, multi-purpose in your house, you bathe with it, wash utensils, vegetables, and so on and so forth. Super 10 for heavy duty, like cleaning stubborn stains in the house. Let me not even start explaining these products. We usually have trainings for the products. Then we have skincare, organic skincare products which are age-defying. You can see them here, sea-sourced. They help you to look younger for longer. How many of us in the call would want to look younger for longer? I would want. Okay. And finally, we have one of the most sought products by farmers that we call Super. Super is a foliar. It will multiply your ions 3 times. 3 times. And it will not affect the pH value of your soil. You can use it in any crops. And that is a perfect solution there for all the farmers around. So let's talk about these products to people who need them there so that we can make the world a healthier and a happier place. Allow me to pause on that. As far as health is concerned, I'm sure you feel healthier than we came. But then I want to connect those high quality products, with this second part of our presentation, financial and lifestyle success. I didn't join this business for health, but rather for additional income to be financially free and enjoy a better lifestyle. So I'm so excited to take us through this second bit here. But you appreciate up to that point that with high quality products from Neolife International and Superstars team, we are capable of building sustainable, highly rewarding businesses. Now, let's start with our dreams. Let's talk about our dreams. Every single person here, you either have dreams or you had big dreams before you allowed them to die. Additional income, so that perhaps you don't have the problem I've seen many professionals have of the income getting finished and the month is long from getting finished, around the 5th to 10th. That gives many people stress. Maybe your dream is to drive this kind of good machine, to travel around the world. You can see that plane there, or to live in a very beautiful home. All those dreams are valid. I can tell you there are so many people in this call, through this business, they've been able to achieve all this, and that many others are on the process. It's not a microwave thing. It takes time, but then that's the nature of life. Now, the next question is, how do you make your money? According to the Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, there are 4 types of or ways of making money. The first one is where we have employees. How do employees work? They depend on their bosses. So no one is paying you the amount that you are worth, but the amount they can afford. So you have a job, and this makes you to get into what I call rat race. Monday to Friday, you are working year in, year out, not much progress, but you're able to pay bills. That's not really enough. Then we have self-employed people. People start small businesses. And unfortunately, these businesses, small businesses, they work out them alone so that they are tethered, they are tied there. They cannot really go out. They don't have time freedom. And without them being there, the business stops growing. If that's the nature of the business you are doing, then again, you might not enjoy financial freedom. But on the right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we have big business builders. These work with the system so that it is the system that is working for you. That means even without you being there, your business will still keep growing. And someone told us somewhere that if you cannot make money when you are asleep, then you will work until you die. How many of us here want to work until you die? And when you are being buried, people will say, he died working. That is not positive. It may sound like he was hardworking, but it simply means he never planned very well. You should have an exit strategy so that you don't work forever. And then when you have a big business, you become an investor. Investors don't work for money, money works for them. How many of us would love to cross over from the left-hand side to the right-hand side? Whew. I raised my two hands when I was asked that question on 17th of July 2010. But let me show you how that works. You partner with both the Superstars team that is hosting this session so that we are giving you the best strategies and mentorship. We support you, but then we use Neolife's high quality products to build the business. You become an instant entrepreneur. Start earning additional income. Residual income, money that you'll be earning long after you worked. You become your own boss. There's a lot of flexibility here. You hear me? Those who are working, you don't have to stop doing what you've been doing. In fact, our guest speaker will demonstrate that you don't have to stop doing what you've been doing. Continue working out your job, and you do this on part-time basis until that time when you feel, oh, my part-time is paying me XYZ times more than my full-time, and you can fire your boss. Not much risk. You are given a platform online to build your business, and the company takes care of that expense. Lots of incentives, travel, and cash bonuses. You are a part of a transformative community. People who are thinking about, moving forward in life, not complaining. And you are a part of a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. Isn't that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Now, let me show you how you partner with us. This is you, and you are connecting directly with the Neolife International by paying a one-time fee of only 8,700 Kenya shillings. That's less than 70 US dollars. Very affordable to he who is willing. And that money comes back to you in form of a kit that has an international license. We are in 57 countries, 57 countries. And you can build your business comfortably in all those countries because you have this international license. Lots of literature materials to explain more about the business and the products. Your own website that the company will be updating for free. Then you get a full 120 capsules bottle of 3NN. You remember we talked of the most important product ever, 3NN? Now, this will transform your health in a major way. And every product is assigned points. Now, listen to this. The points you get from the products will be paid at the end of the month. So the more points you have, the bigger the bonus. Now, you've started getting points immediately you've joined because you're getting this 3NN, and then free delivery of the products anywhere in the country. But we recommend, don't just start with one 3NN. Just one 3NN, really? If you are a family person, you need more. If you want to start helping the society by providing them with these products, you need more. So get 2 more 3NNs, and you realize that the cost is not that much. The difference is not that much. Now you're paying 16,540, but not in terms of points. We've said points equals money. Every time I talk of points, in your mind, register money. Now here you have 1 or 2 points, 3 times of what you earned. Isn't this amazing? Right. Now, what's your work? Let's get to the things that we should be doing in the business. And you'll appreciate that you can do this in a very flexible way. Number 1, use the products. You've been buying stuff from supermarkets. Now, change your shopping habit. Change your shopping habit. That's what I did 14 years ago. Never to look back. You get points every time you buy any products. This equals money. Number 2, don't just think about I, me, and myself in terms of your health. There are so many people out there who need these products. So share with them the products. In other ones, they are buying through you because you have the license and they don't have. And you are making both points and profits. So here you're earning twice. Do you notice that? You're earning twice. Profits instant, bonus end of the month, depending on the points. But the most important one of the things that we do in the business is sharing the opportunity, building a team of other like-minded people, people who believe they can achieve more and become more in their lives. So you invite them to a meeting like this. We share with them the opportunity. When they join, they are joining through you. And that is how they become part of your team. And end of the month, you're not paying from your personal effort alone, but team effort. A wise person here is able to see, wow, the main thing is building a team. And out there, people are looking for the opportunity. So don't just go silent with it. And I promise you, will train you so that you get skills and personal development. Success is not just more about money, but also the person you've become in the process. Now, let me demonstrate in a 3 steps model how you go about the networking, building a team. It just starts with you at the middle here. You paid 16,540 shillings. You got 102 points. Duplicate that with Mary Jane, Peter, Eddie Joe. So you have a team of the 4. And that gives you 510 points. Now, with more than 500 points, you are called a manager, earning in excess of 5,000 Kenya shillings. And then the following month, duplicate that so that Mary, Jane, Peter, Joe are the managers. They each have, say, 500 points. What does that mean? That you have over 2,000 points, but with only 1,000 points, you are a senior manager earning in excess of 10,000 Kenya shillings. And when you have the 2,000 plus, you are an executive manager in excess of 25,000 Kenya shillings. This you are doing on part-time basis. Now, the third one is duplicating the same so that you have a team of managers, senior managers, executive managers, and you have way beyond 4,000 points. That is doable within 3 months or less. Now, with more than 4,000 points, you are called a director. Last month, we had people becoming director, likes of Mike from Zambia. I have seen him in the court. Big congratulations, Mike. With 4,000 points, you are a director earning in excess of 80,000 Kenya shillings. That's over $800 on part-time basis. And in a nutshell, from director level, you only need now to develop other directors. You have one director, you are called a software director, earning in excess of 100,000 Kenya shillings. And these are the people that the company will pay free travel and accommodation to Cape Town next year in May. All our software directors, we've just come from Mauritius. That's where we were with our guest speaker that I'm marshalling in a few minutes. Mauritius in the month of May. Amazing. Everything paid by the company. 3 directors in your team, you're called a Ruby director, earning in excess of 200,000 Kenya shillings. And with 6 directors, you're a president team member, earning more than 500,000 Kenya shillings every month. You know, Pierre and I, when we were shown this opportunity, we were so hungry for the business and for success that in 2 years, 11 months, we were already president team members. It's doable. And our lives changed for good, from employees to entrepreneurs. From having no house paying rent to having 2 homes in Nairobi. Driving this kind of a Land Cruiser, the latest shape of Land Cruiser that would never ever have driven in our lives. These children are in international schools. Praise be to God. This is where my wife was brought up. We built my in-laws a good house. That's Pierre was there enjoying the ride in the machine. And this is possible for all of us. And I have good news. You are joining the best team in the world, as you can see there. For lifestyle and travel, because I don't want to come back to this. Local lifestyle, when you become a director, or a Sereni Emara there, and Sarova Stanley, the lower one, or a Sereni again last year. Look at how excited the directors and leaders are. You become a director, we treat you in these 5-star hotels. This is Sarova Stanley at the heart of Nairobi, just this year on 9th of March. You become a Sapphire, we take you to Windsor Government Country Club. Ruby directors, we take them to a pure gold-coated hotel in Johannesburg, Santon Sun, for orientation. Look at all these lifestyle events that we've joined. We were in Zambia, Victoria Falls, 2012. 2013, we went to Dubai. 2014, we went to climb to the tallest building, to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. How else would I have gotten there? Then 2016, Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. 2017, we went back to Cape Town the second time, climbing Table Mountains in cable cars. Then Abu Dhabi in 2018. In fact, 2018, we went 3 flights. Mauritius 2018, you can see there. Los Cabos, Mexico for presidents. Diamond Elector Lifestyle in 2018. Having fun, having fun. 2019, Abu Dhabi again. Lots of cash incentives there. And last, this year in May, we were in Mauritius. And you know what? More travel awaits. I've told you we are headed to Cape Town in the month of May next year. There's someone listening to me for the very first time today, and because they believe in themselves, they believe in God, they believe in what we are sharing with you, they're gonna start this business and will be right in the same plane headed to Cape Town next year in May. That one I'm 100% sure. So once our guest speaker has shared her success story, please take action. For those who are in Kenya, the PayBill number is right there. Business number 985650. Account number, put your national ID, the amount 16540. And don't procrastinate. Don't start tomorrow if you can today, and I believe we all can if you're hungry for success. So I want to pause here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's really my pleasure to welcome here on stage someone that I've always admired. You know, she has built one of the best businesses together with her husband. And I don't want to preempt much. If Aune, all the way from Namibia, if you can hear me, please, can you unmute and take it away? Aune, please. Can you hear me, Aune? Okay, give me a second. She could be having an issue with her gadget. Let me see again. Technology sometimes misbehaves. Just give her a minute. Let me get to her again. And then after this, make sure you sit or you connect with the person who invited you. Aune, once you are back, please put your video on so that I can very easily spot you. We are quite many in the call. I believe we are patient. Patience space. Sometimes it's tested. Yeah, I can see Aune, you are back. Let me co-host you again so that you can put your on your own. Please take it away, Aune, all the way from Namibia. Can you hear me, Aune? Unmute yourself. I can see you clearly, but yeah, good.
Wow, very good. Sharp. Apologies for that. Good evening. Thank you so much, Dr. Josephat.
Thank you too. Turn your camera. It's the video is tilted to the west. Excellent.
Excellent. Are you seeing me much better now?
I can see you and I can see my brother besides you. Wonderful to see you guys. Welcome.
Okay, that is good. Wonderful. We are so excited to be part of this call tonight. Thank you so much, and very, very humbled to share with your team our new life journey. First and foremost, let me thank you and your beautiful queen, Pia Rose, for what you are doing. What a great business opportunity that you have just shared with us. You did a great job. Well done. I am so happy. Your team is so blessed to be in your team. Really, you are a superstar in the true sense of the meaning. And really, thank you for being a blessing, not only to Kenya, but to all of us. We are following you. Our team is always excited to follow you, and we are really learning so much from you. Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all of you in the call. Greetings from the land of the brave, Namibia. My name is Aune Kalume, as I was introduced. And with me here, I hope you can see him. Yes, with me here is my handsome husband, Abraham. Yes, thank you. He is my best friend and my business partner. We have been married for the last 17 years, and our home is blessed with love and 4 beautiful children. By profession, I am in accounting and finance field, while my husband is a transport inspector that we are doing full-time, while on part-time, we are doing this fantastic business opportunity, and it has been a journey and a half. This business has transformed our life positively, and by the grace of God, we are living a wonderful life. Now, why did I join? Maybe you are thinking an accountant. Why did I join your life? It's me who joined this business many years ago. I wanted to make extra income. I needed money seriously. I grew up from a very, very poor background. I am raised by a single mom after we lost our dad at a very, very tender age, just before I turned 10. We lost our father, and unfortunately, he was the only breadwinner at the time. So we suffered badly in poverty. I want to tell you, it's so bad. I can't express it in words, but let me just give you an example of what we went through. At one point, I always admire kids, they're having new dresses, they're having this. I always admire kids, and I asked my mother if I want to have a good life like those kids. And my mother has been encouraging me that if you want a good life, just study very hard. I did. And at one point, when I have to go to secondary school, they choose 3 best students at school that we have to go to private school. And I was excited. I was among of those 3 children. I came home excited, and I have to share with my mother this great news that we are going to school, a private school, with a bursary. The school fees is paid, the hostel and accommodation is paid. And when I come home excited, my mother has to set me down to say, Aune, as much as you are excited and as much as I'm excited with you, you know very well that you cannot go because there will be no one paying for you the transport. Imagine the transport is not every day. It's not every week. It's not every month. Hostel, that time you go quarterly. So, and the distance, it was a 3 hours distance from my home to that school. I think, and it was many years ago, it was not a lot. It was not a lot at all. But my mother was like, who is going to pay for you that transport? And who is going to pay for you the cosmetic? When you're going to school again, you need your... that cosmetic is a Vaseline and, just that bar soap that you share all of you among the siblings. But as much as I was disappointed, I understand my mom hustle. I know that I know the nature of poverty that we lived in. So I missed out the opportunity of going to the private school. And I continued studying hard with the help of family and everything. To cut that long story short, I finished grade 12. I went to university. I did accounting and finance. And you know what? I got a good job. I was so excited because now I know me and poverty will part ways. But you know what? When I got the job, again, that makes me the only breadwinner at home. And I want to tell you the day that I got the payday that we got our salaries, it became the alpha and omega of my salary. Your salary, and it's the end of it. Everything that you got, it's got finished. That it's got finished the same day. Tomorrow you are going to work, and people are talking about they want to They want to go to hair salons. They want to go do these things, and you are there pretending you are so busy. You cannot hear them, or you are not, interested. But it's not interesting. It was like the pocket is empty already. And then I thought to myself, Aune, I was told that if I got a good job, I'll be having a good life. But from the look of things, me and poverty, we are still having a relationship. And that is how I landed. I decided that if I can just get a good job, if I can just get the extra income and I am earning extra money, I'll be able to live a good life. And that is how I ended in Your Life. And I want to tell you, Your Life made such a positive impact in so many ways. Yes, it's beautified our life. It's just such a game changer. Now, the benefit that we got in Your Life, there are so many. I cannot finish because I want to tell you it's really the book of itself. But let me share with you a few things that the Your Life has changed our life. Number one, the house we are living, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, both my husband and I, we have good jobs. We have salaries, but the house that we are living, with the money that we made in Your Life, has been enable us to extend our house. We are living in a double-story house, very, very beautiful house. And not only this house, we managed to build another retirement house in the village. And we make up our mind long ago that before we turn 40, let's build our house. And that is what really excites me. And this house, it's so beautiful, and it's always remind me of my humble beginnings, because when my family comes and visits from the village and stay in this house, they say, "Oh, Aune, your house looks like a mall." And I'm always humbled, and I'm always really just grateful that I am doing something with my life. And not only that, we have 4 children. These children, our biggest is 16 years old, and our youngest is 10 years. All of them, they are in the private school. I am so one of the best private school in town. I am really proud of myself as a mother to say that I have been denied by poverty an opportunity to go to private school. But now here with Your Life, what I have been denied, I am able to provide to my kids. So I am always really doing this business with so much passion, because I know what it can do. And I know really that with this business, I'll be able to send these kids to the best schools. Not only that, we are having beautiful cars. The cars that we are driving, Abraham and I, we drive cars. And, really the money that we are making is just helping me also as a wife to make, solid decisions. I want to encourage women on the call, if you are there and you are just waiting everything for your husband to bring, I want to tell you, you must start your own business. Start contributing. I want to tell you, not every woman can be beaten by a man. When you can add the value, like in terms of the finances, like even your in-laws, they will be having so much respect for you, because I'm telling you, if you give your mother-in-law even the 10,000, life is very exciting, and this money can sometimes really command respect as a person. So I really want to encourage all of us that add value to yourself. And this business opportunity is just the right opportunity to do that. Not only the benefits of material things, Your Life has been really giving us a lifestyle. I want to tell you that traveling for the last 15 years, leave away the 2 years of COVID. We traveled, we enjoyed life together as a couple, we bond, and we knew life together with my husband. I told you we are married for 16, 17, going for 17 years, but it looks like we are still on our honeymoon. It's like we are married for 17 hours. Why? Because we have been, going out each and every single year with Your Life. You have seen, Doctor, the places that he showed you. I want to tell you, we have been there. All of them, we have been every single year. We have been following these events, and I want to tell you, it's excited. Each and every single year, Your Life gets us to this beautiful destination where we dine and we wine with the famous and the rich. What a privilege. Where would you find on earth a good job that is paying you and, it's sending you with your spouse to the most admired holidays on the world. So really, I want to tell you, it's just exciting. Now, tonight, Dr. said we should share with you two or three things that we can, the strategy that can help you to create a sustainable wealth. I want to start with you, colleagues, that it's starting with you. And if you want to create a very good, solid life, what is that you have to do? Number one, you need to focus. For you to make it in this business, you need to focus consistently. There are so many things that are happening in the market today. There are so many distractions outside there. But I want to tell you tonight, everything you are looking for, we have it here in your life. Are you looking for quality products? Are you looking for money? Are you looking for traveling? Are you looking for recognition? Or are you looking for a good quality company with a good reputation? Over 65 years, New Life is tested. It's not a business that came about yesterday. Over 65 years before I was born. That's why I'm always proud when I'm doing this business, because I know if something has been that long, it can be still going that long. And I want to tell you that over the years, my husband and I, we have been hearing, this new networking marketing is fast. You can make money fast, what? But we decided to focus on your life, consistently doing our daily success habits. And we are excited that we are building a solid business that will take care of us when we go on retirement one day. And number two things that can also help you to build or to create really your sustainable income for a very long time is discipline. It takes discipline, my friend, to make it in this business. This business is easy, but what lies in our power to do lies in our power not to do. So you have to wake up every day with discipline in your mind. Make up your mind that I will invest my time properly. Discipline to do the thing that you fear the most. What is that you fear the most? Do you fear to talk to people? Do you fear to talk to people about the products? Make it a habit to say, I am going to discipline myself. I am going to talk to people about vitamin C, basic things that you just need to do. Discipline yourself to do that. In life, we must suffer one of the two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And I urge you tonight to choose wisely and choose the pain of discipline, for it pays the good interest tomorrow. So if you discipline today, you'll be having a very good life. Number three thing that you need to do, colleagues, you have to have commitment. Without commitment, you cannot build depth in this business. If you do it anyhow, you end up anyhow. So commitment is not a gift. Some people, they'll say, oh, you are so gifted. It's not a gift, my friend. Commitment is a decision. You can decide now. Decide to be committed. Be intentionally about it. Be committed to take your next step. Be committed to do your 100 PV. Because commitment is a bridge between your dreams and accomplishment. I want to tell you, we become directors 15 years ago, and we decided that we will never, ever miss to do 4,000. And I want to tell you, 15 years down the line, we are committed. We are committed consistently. Every day we say it. Because you know what? Otherwise, my kids will be dropping from school if I don't have this income. So I commit myself to do my 100 PV. I cannot wait for my director. I cannot wait for your PT to call you to say, hello, where are you? Commit yourself. Maybe you are asking, where should I start? Start with your daily success habit. Very easy. Start with your daily success habit. Start using your products. Get excited about sharing the products and the business opportunity. Get out of your comfort zones. Go out to events. I know we are having events coming all over. If you want to be very committed, don't miss event. Commit yourself to attend events. You know why? There will be motivational speakers that they will just, trick, or that they will just light up, the fire in you. Each and every one of us, there's a fire inside of ourselves. And unless or until you go to that event and hear, I want to tell you, many years ago, I attended an event and there was a speaker, Kelechi Oko. That lady, she possibilitized, my believability that I can do it. And I want to tell you, if I missed that event, maybe I could have not been here. That's why I want to encourage you to commit yourself to every event, every convention. I know you have a beautiful team. Your doctor is always putting up events. Don't miss on those events. It's for your good cause. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many lives that are waiting for you, that their destinations are attached to you. Until you go out and talk to them, these families, they'll go to bed hungry. Imagine how many Aunes outside there that are waiting for you. Africa is waiting for us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I love talking, but I have my dear husband here also. He must also just greet you and say one of two things so that at least we can end this call. But I really want to appreciate Doctor and your queen, Pierre Rose, for what you are doing. Keep going. You are not only going for yourself, you are going for all of us. But for now, please, I will give over to my dear husband. Abraham, over to you.
Thank you, Doctor. Hello, Africa. I think we are all well. Friends, this business is very, very easy, simple, and doable. All what you have to do, you have to decide what you want out of it and out of life. Look at us. We are doing it on part-time, and we have a demanding job, but we still find time to do it. Because the easy thing about this business, you don't need to go out of your way. In fact, you just put it into your routine. I even realized that if you are having a full-time job, it becomes more easier to do it because you just fit it into your daily routine that you do at work. Like me, being a transport inspector, I interact with many people, many clients on a daily basis. People from across the border who are bringing things into the country and out. And you know what? I'm dealing with tired clients. When they come into my office, these guys are tired. And what I do, I offer them a solution. I always find a need and identify what they need. I cannot do without a stock of 3NN and New Life Tea. And that's how I build my business. I have a star product that I cannot do without it. New Life Tea and 3NN. Everyone who enters my office and is earning and is very tired, I give them a solution. And I want to tell you in the call tonight, if we have perhaps people who are doing, who have a job like us, perhaps you are a nurse, identify the trend of your clients. Find a time to fit your product into your service. If you are a teacher or wherever profession you find yourself in, there must be a gap that you have to close with our product. Me, I cannot let you go out of my office if you are tired, if you are stressed, or if and these are the stressed guys who always, in a hurry. I always try to find a time so that I can fit in, and it works so perfect. So what I encourage you is that job cannot be the excuse that no, maybe I'm not successful because I have a job. In fact, for me, it's even a stepping block for you to do it better. So what I want to encourage you, brothers and sisters, is that when you go out there, listen carefully and identify what people you come across on a daily basis needs. When you do that, they'll become your life customer and they'll bring you more clients on a daily basis. So the difference between those people who are success and you is just that extra. So let's just go and do extra. And all of us who are in this call, we can actually be at the top. As much as we can dream, we can become part, or we can become it. So thank you, Doctor. Thank you, team. Thank you, Africa. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Aune and Abraham. I was wishing that you don't stop anytime soon. Unfortunately, you have stopped. That was fire. You are a power couple. I've not really, for a long time, encountered this kind of an inspiration. And, speaking from your heart, so easy to, and Abraham said, it's a simple, easy, doable business. We salute you guys. You are a power couple. The world is very lucky to have you. And you have shared your testimony, Aune, in a way that you've given every single person in this call a reason to push this business from such a background and thrusting yourself to these levels. We are humbled, and thank you so much for sharing with us so powerfully. I can only say may God bless you so much, and may your business also explode. Thank you. You are such friends to Superstars team. We are blessed. Thank you. God bless you. And now the best gift we can give to our guest speakers for sharing so honestly with us, such an authentic testimony. The best gift is if you are a distributor, whatever the level, from what this wonderful couple has shared with us, please run with it and take a step. And when we meet in Cape Town, remind them you are in this call. They ignited that fire in you, and that's why you are in Cape Town. For our guests, let this day go into records. 3rd of August 2024. Let generations to come after you, your great children, grandchildren, let them always say, my journey to where I am now, my life changed on this day. It is possible for them that are willing. Now turn to the person who invited you and ask them that one very important question. How do I start the business now? They'll give you the pay bill number. They will guide you on how to pay. Don't go to bed before you take an action, and you'll never ever regret. Pain of discipline versus pain of regret. God bless you so much. Have a lovely weekend, and let's be meeting in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless you, Aune and Abraham. And say hi to our friends in Namibia. Bye-bye for now, and see you in the beaches of the world. God bless.